Do it live.
Fucking it.
We will do it live.
We're not live.
We will not.
We will not be doing it live.
Also, a cheers, a toast to us.
Yes, let's start with a toast.
Toast, yes, exactly. We'll get this out of the
With
way
juice.
first. With a little bit of...
They don't know what it is.
They don't know what it
Little bit
I
of
want some
bubbly.
apple drink. Sorry.
Gents, to 100 episodes and 100 more.
100.
Cheers.
And cheers to you for following along the way.
Cheers.
We did it. We made
Yeah.
100 episodes.
What is it?
I slurped for the gag and then choked on the slurp.
Although,
We get poisoned.
yeah, you could imagine that 3 of the cups were poison, and Toby was like, haha. Success.
No, never go against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Wow.
Which is how I would describe
Good
our...
to go?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What are we doing
Whole
here?
process.
I don't know. Is someone behind me? Oh my
No,
God.
no.
Someone walk by you.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
We'll blur it out.
It's all good. It's all good.
Welcome, everybody, to a brand new, first ever 100th episode of We're Your Friends.
Hi.
Yeah.
We did it.
I cannot believe we've done 100 of these.
100 episodes.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Well, you guys have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking late bloomer.
Oh. Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
We still love you. It's
Yes,
fine.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's right. And I mean, if
Appreciate
this
it.
is your first time here or coming back for the 100th time, thank you. We're just 4 friends here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, in a swanky little location here, eh, guys?
I feel like
Yeah.
we could set this up better, but
It's
I'm just looking at your mic right now and
It's
I go,
fine.
that looks ridiculous.
I mean,
Like,
it's fine.
because it
He's
could actually,
fine.
we could.
He's
fine.
Anyway.
It's fine.
I constantly have to do this where it's like, things could be better, and you're constantly like, I get bogged down by things that could have been better.
Oh, no, but we're going to go over that today. But who are we? My name is Alvaro Cruz. Chilean Storm.
Hi, I'm Toby. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Nicki Minaj. No, I'm Sonny.
Yeah.
And I am the one and only, the
The Ayatollah of rock and roll.
The thriller from Manila.
Maddsketch. Woo! Coming to you not live.
Not live. Never
Not
Not live. Never live.
One day we'll be live. I think so.
Who knows?
I think so. That'll be a funny episode.
If you're watching this and you've watched our first 100th, I congratulate you. That's actually probably that is a quite a feat.
That's very
That's
impressive.
an accomplishment, honestly.
Yeah.
We're just really just recording all the time, but who knows? If what we're doing is actually of substance. But for you to watch this and still be entertained, I really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. This has been a really fun experience, which at
Yeah.
first was an experiment.
Yeah.
And now it's,
Yeah, and
you
it's sort of
know.
a way to stay sane during the pandemic.
yeah.
Stay
Yeah.
connected. Yeah.
So this has been really interesting to do. I wouldn't have done it with anyone else, honestly. You guys have always been my crew. I don't know. You two have been the most consistent people that would be whatever stupid idea I have, you're yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Sonny's
You're
it's
in this.
doing well. Yeah, I'm in. Now I'm in.
I'm a bandwagoner.
There you go.
That's
That's
actually
fine.
not true. I feel like I begged him to come on, and the only way he would say yes was video. He's like, "What's that video?" Yeah, okay,
Yeah, you see a video, I'm in.
yeah,
Yeah.
You didn't have to beg me.
yeah, yeah. I basically did all.
Just
those,
had to trick you into it.
Yeah, manipulation by interest.
Exactly.
Sidetrack. We last night watched Dungeons and Dragons. Ooh. It's really fun.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's good, eh?
it's a solid movie.
He should have fallen asleep, but it was so
Yeah.
it was good enough that it kept him awake. I feel it was really good.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So
Yeah.
for our 100th episode, we did reach out to a few people.
Wow.
You know.
Nobody wanted to talk about. Okay. All right.
Oh, Dungeons and
I
Dragons.
did a whole sidetrack.
See, your problem is you already talked to us.
Yeah,
I'm
off
sorry.
camera /
I was
recording.
excited.
You were
okay?
excited. You were so excited.
Oh my god!
okay.
But yeah, we have some questions that we'd like to answer, and
Fine.
these questions came from you,
I
you
guess.
guys. And I think it's a good idea, to take some time and answer a couple of these questions.
Sure.
All right.
I'm excited for these questions. Just like when I watched Dungeons and Dragons, it was
You should keep
fantastic.
Just keep trying.
I'm gonna.
Every question
Fire
you
those
answer
questions
with.
away like they fired those magic missiles in Dungeons and Dragons.
Is this are we sponsored by Dungeons and Dragons?
We're sponsored by Dungeons. I will keep going until
Yo.
Oh
they
my
are.
God, I wish we were.
Watsy makes enough money with magic cards. All right, they don't need us. Clearly. Okay. Here's a question. Are y'all ready for this?
No.
Yeah, not really,
Sure.
but go ahead.
All right, this is from my boy Lucas. He asked, if y'all were a pizza, what would your toppings be? Note, this is not what is your favorite pizza.
That's a good note.
So, if y'all were a pizza, what would your toppings be? Now, I was wondering, does this mean that we each have to bring a topping to the table and put it on our pizza? And that's going to be like the Where Your Friends pizza?
It'll be a disgusting pizza.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Exactly.
Let's do
Sure.
that. All right.
do that.
Well, I would choose bacon crumble. You know,
Okay.
it's
Why?
well, bacon is like that.
You're very Canadian.
I am pretty Canadian. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's just fantastic. You can put it on anything, really.
Put cheese on yours because you're very cheesy.
I'm cheesy.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say bacon crumble because you're like Canadian.
No.
You're like falling apart.
Whoa.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I was like in my head, I was like, should I say this?
I mean,
And
I'm
Yes.
Yes.
Sonny,
not?
much like
Absolutely.
everybody on this planet, I'm trying. I'm
no,
trying.
yeah. That's,
Are you, though?
I feel like we're all bacon crumble.
Yeah. To a certain
On the
degree.
inside.
Yeah, on the inside. But I'm bringing bacon crumble to the pizza.
You bring
dig
the
it.
bacon back.
I'm bringing bacon back.
Well, I would be pineapple because if you like me, you like me. But if you don't, you'd set me on fire. And sometimes
go.
you feel like I don't belong, and that's okay. I'm there anyway, whether you like me or not. And also, it makes your cum taste good.
Wait. I mean, we're 10 minutes in, so
Exactly.
I think that's okay.
No, I specifically looked at the timer.
Yeah, no, that's good.
And I was like, 10 minutes? Okay, I can say this.
But that's good.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to bleep that.
Also, I do have to
Like-
say that pineapple, like charred pineapple, is actually really good.
It's so good, especially if you put like a little bit of cinnamon
All
on
right.
that. It's fucking
Real
delicious.
good.
So, Sonny, what are you bringing to the pizza?
I want to say mushroom.
Nice.
Strawberries.
I love strawberries.
You put it on.
Strawberry
Not on
pizza.
pizza.
I strive to be strawberries.
But why mushroom? Why mushrooms?
I feel like I feel like I'm like underground mostly.
Yeah.
Like hidden, and then a little boop, little piece pops up, and then people eat it.
And it is a sought after thing, even though it's an underground thing.
Yeah,
I was gonna say it's because you're a fun guy and you grow on people.
That's
that was actually what I was trying to say.
yeah. But just Toby has way with words.
Toby-
Toby got it.
He's
Toby.
a fun guy.
That's exactly what I
You're a
meant.
fun guy.
Just,
Yeah.
just a wordsmith.
Yeah.
And sketch. How are you topping off our
Dude,
pizza?
I don't know, like stacks of like old spaghetti factory meatball size stuff.
Such a specific. That's such a specific.
Yes.
What, massive meatballs?
Just like a big meatball on top of a pizza.
Just like one.
Just
in the
one?
center.
Not even cut in half. It's just sitting
It's
on
just
the
one.
pizza.
What does that mean?
I'm too much.
That's,
I'm too much,
Wow.
and you question why it's on a pizza. Like,
But there are specific people that will order that.
Yep.
yeah. I mean, meatballs. Yeah. I mean, we had it last night. It's good. It's good stuff.
Wait, a giant meatball
No, not a giant meatball.
now, was
Just-
this
just meatballs.
before or after Dungeons and Dragons?
after.
After. Very nice.
Oh damn! I was like, there's nothing. It's like,
And then we quickly move on.
Yeah.
You missed your opportunity. Damn it! Nope, you missed it.
It was
Oh,
there. It was
man.
there.
So where can you find Lucas on Instagram? Did you write that down?
Yes, I did.
no, he didn't.
Lucas is Squid McKenzie. It's a
There we
great
go.
name. Kuid. Mckenzie. He is fantastic, phenomenal, great artist. Woo! Best guy. We love
Best
you.
squid.
We love
Good
you,
squid.
Lucas. Thank you for that wonderful little question. By the way, would we eat our pizza?
Yes.
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 Bacon crumble, pineapple.
Mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bacon crumble, pineapple,
Mushrooms.
fucking mushrooms,
And meatball.
big fucking meatball.
That's a decent pizza.
I eat the fuck out of that pizza.
Yeah, that's actually pretty
I don't
decent.
even like pizza.
You know, it'd be cool if the meatball had like bacon crumble on it. Oh. And like bits of pineapple in it.
I mean, ultimately, you just like mangle the meatball until it's like
Ground
on the
beef,
pizza.
yeah.
Exactly. Yes, we'll just mangle you. And then it's all good.
Wow.
There should ultimately be a lot of cheese in that too.
Yes.
Because I
Yes.
am a
Sorry,
cheesy, I'm
Toby.
a cheesy person.
I feel like we're just
Fine.
making a meatball because I was like, what if we just put a mushroom?
It's basically
just a meatball.
it's just
Like a full mushroom. You don't cut it. It's just mushrooms
It's
just
just
sticking out of the meatball.
We're just going vertical on this.
Yes.
Going vertical
You know,
on
I
this.
do-
Vertical pizza.
Yeah.
I do feel like I kind of want to try this out. See what our pizza would look
Should
like.
we do that
you know?
for our like
Our meal.
10th, for our meal?
110th episode?
Do a video.
110th is
just
us making
a
this?
pizza. Yeah.
Yes.
There's
Possibly.
a kitchen back here, by the way.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
There we
We
go.
can make the biggest
There we
meatball.
go.
There's
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready for our next question?
Yes.
This is from one of our friends at OLA.
Ooh.
Hello,
Our
OLAers.
friend Robert.
Hello, Robert.
Hey, Rab.
Hey, Rob. All right. So Rob is wondering, now that you've hit 100 episodes, what are some things that you would have done differently, and what are you hoping to accomplish going forward?
Recasted the entire team.
Listen, you fuck. I am
No
excellent.
hesitation.
Can we get some real fucking hosts
No
in here?
hesitation. Just like
so
immediately.
I was gonna say
Right
like
in
the
there.
audio in the first episode, like the
I
audio in the
know.
first episodes,
Yeah,
because
that
that
was-
first episode is fucking good.
That was, yeah.
but
Really?
the audio is
the audio was
garbage.
brutal.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, because I thought I was a genius and that you were supposed to just take like three different USB mics, condensed mics,
Oh, right.
and they were just
Right.
echoing off of each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was like something we just could not salvage at all.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But it was such a good episode. But
So
it was
good.
like,
It ends with us realizing what the name of the podcast should be.
yeah,
Like
it was
we hadn't
awesome.
named the podcast. We got to the end and we're like, we're your friends. That's the name of the podcast. And that's how. And I'm like, that's an amazing first episode.
Yeah,
pretty
that was,
dope.
That was
Yeah.
cool. That was fun.
It was very fun. It was
It's just-
very
it was
fun.
hard to listen to because it was like you were listening to a podcast through like a PA system in a supermarket.
Yeah.
It's like the echo was there, or like if it was like
yeah.
the baseball announcer.
Yeah.
But,
Exactly.
but I think the limitations
well,
of the
come,
episode
two,
were
two.
done out of this thing that where we couldn't be in the same room. You know, that's just the truth of that situation. We
well, no,
had to
that
be
one we
apart.
were in the same room.
No. That first one was we were in
Yeah.
the same room.
We were.
And,
Oh, yeah.
and we separated because of that fact, because we couldn't do a podcast together.
Yeah.
So
Really?
Yeah.
Just,
Yo, I totally forgot.
Yeah.
that.
that's exactly
yeah,
what-
that's what happens when you're on drugs all the time.
Thanks, Sketch.
So many digs.
we have to. It's on brand.
You done? You done?
I love you,
No,
Alvaro.
Thank you,
I'm
Sonny. Thank you.
trying to find a moment where I could clip it for TikTok. This is why
Fair.
I'm doing it.
Fair.
It's all for the TikTok.
All for
It's
the
all just for TikTok. I'm desperate to be famous on TikTok.
So, Toby, you kind of feel the same way? Like how we did episode 1? You wish we kind of...
Well, I was the one that said that. Sketch was the one that wants to recast us all.
everyone,
Everyone. So who do you recast?
you.
Okay.
I would recast you. I would recast
No
you
hesitation.
with The Rock. The Rock would be right
Ooh.
Dwayne Johnson.
there. And then,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then Toby, I would recast as
Better be something fucking good.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Danny DeVito or no
Michael
one.
Cera.
Michael Cera.
Michael
I was-
Cera. So you got
And then-
Dwayne
That's not
Johnson,
Brett, yeah.
Michael Cera.
Yeah. And then Danny DeVito.
Wow.
I would
Actually,
have gone.
no, Kristen Wiig.
See, I would have
Kristen
gone
Wiig,
in a
wow.
separate direction because
Bjork.
I feel like who replaces me?
Because you guys are from Brampton, so I figured it's kind of a perfect
Yeah,
switch.
he needs to be inappropriate though.
That is so random. Like,
I
that is
know.
not.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Can you picture Michael Cera saying penis? Because I can't.
We'll make him say penis. I think
Yeah,
he could.
he would
I think,
be
I think
very
he's-
uncomfortable.
I think deep down he wants to say those things,
wants
but he's
to.
on a typecast role, so he can't
Exactly.
be doing this. But I know he slapped Rihanna's ass really hard.
That's
I
true.
know there's a demon inside that guy.
There is.
And Rihanna
Yes.
slapped him really hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which was amazing. You know he loved that slap too. You know he was like
Deep
oh,
down
fuck
inside.
Yeah. Come on.
Michael Cera, don't deny it.
Can't deny it,
Hit
man.
me up, boy. We can talk slapping. I don't know.
Yeah. And then The Rock will just take over the whole podcast. He'll just sit there and
Cool.
take
Yeah,
over
he'll
the whole podcast.
he'll slowly get rid of everybody.
Yeah. And then he'll cast his buddies instead on the podcast.
Damn.
And then he'll change the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
We're your rock.
Wow.
That's actually a really good. That's actually a really good name for a podcast.
Rock.
Yeah, it just becomes like an emotional support podcast.
Sonny, what about you? Do you feel like with the time you've joined us, especially on the video production side, are there things you would have liked to done differently? But I mean, because we're pretty fresh into the video aspect of the podcast, right?
Yeah, but it takes me a while to form an opinion.
It does.
So like, yeah.
We'll probably hear that. We'll hear about his opinion at the end of this podcast, or coming close to the end.
No, probably like episode 200.
You'll just
There we
like
go. We'll ask you again.
Then I'll answer this question.
There we go.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It seems pretty good.
Oh boy.
Honestly, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
And like, you know what the thing is? It's always just a pain setting everything up.
Yeah.
But once we start recording and stuff, it's
We're, like,
fun.
all good.
And it's just like we're just hanging out. It's great.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
That's true.
All right. Well, thank you,
good.
Rob, for that one. Thank you.
Rob.
Wait, did you ask him?
Yeah, he said he would
Okay,
replace
I'll
us.
say
Oh,
it
no.
seriously.
Okay. Okay.
What if I just say it seriously?
All right.
I mean, what if?
What would be better? What we would do? What would we
Yeah.
do differently?
How would things? How you would have done things differently, and what are you hoping to accomplish going forward?
I don't think I'd do anything differently, just because anything that what I'm doing to improve is based on the things that we learned doing this. So for me, I don't really care for regrets because, or like I could have done this or that, just because of the fact that like anything, the reason this podcast improves is because of all the things that you think could be better every time we record. So yeah, I personally think that like, yeah, everything is kind of just, I don't know, everything's perfect. So I don't really see any reason to change anything.
Wait, what was Alvaro's answer?
Oh, I didn't give one yet.
Go for it.
My answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're out of time. No.
Wow. Some things you would have done differently. And
He's just
what are you
ignoring
hoping to
us.
accomplish going forward? Differently. I don't know. You know, honestly, it's like, yeah, I don't know, because the way we set this podcast up, the way we choose topics and all that stuff, you know, especially with the first 100 episodes, I think we kind of had to establish what we are and what we're doing, right? And going forward, I mean, definitely having more voices, like more guests and stuff like that, that is going to be like a focus that I think I'd like to try and focus on, right? To get more different voices, opinions, and all that sort of.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, and getting as many arts as possible from like movies, photography, painting, illustration, cartoons, comics, everything.
And I
you
think
know?
this is the, you know, and this is kind of why I'm like changing what? Like we're going to change all those. Like we're adding all those. And I don't mind like kind of waiting on till we can do them later, just because it kind of lengthens our entire series, right?
Yeah.
But now that we have video, we can actually like show artwork and talk about certain
True.
artists,
Yeah.
and I can comp it in the video and stuff.
Not to mention the expansion of our, I guess, content is going to be
Yeah.
expanding
Yeah.
more going forward, to the point where you're going to see more behind the scenes things. We're going to see our attempts at different like shows across Canada. So
Yes.
there is a lot in the pipeline. We have a lot of work to do. And I mean, just getting the word out there, getting eyeballs on there, spreading the word, that's kind of a bit of my focus as well. So, yeah.
Cool. So I'm the only asshole.
Yep.
Love it.
That's
As
right.
it should be.
As it should be.
As it
It's
should
kind of
be.
on brand.
All right. Well, thank you, Rob, for the question.
Good Lord.
We have one here from Zemi.
Hey.
Yes, Zemi, you know, thank you for listening all the way out there in Ireland.
Out there.
So, thank you very much. We appreciate it. All right. So, the question is, if money was no object, what would be your ideal project to work on? Sonny, you get us started here.
So if money was like a concept instead?
No.
of an
Like
object?
you had a blank check. Blank check to do anything you want. What are you doing?
For this podcast?
In general, I think. Yeah, I think in general. No, not specifically for the podcast, you know.
Mad's like, don't. Please don't.
No, say whatever you want. Say whatever you want.
Next question.
Okay, cool. Sketch, do you know what you'd
Oof, so glad I brought him on as a fourth guest. Holy. So entertaining.
Wow. Jeez, tell us what you really feel.
Yeah, right?
Blank check, huh? I don't know. Work on the movie.
Fair.
Oh, I'm awesome with that. I mean, it would be like a whole series. Like it would be like there'd be like a movie and like a game along with like a comic book and like an art series, like an art show with like a full experience. When you walk in, there's like, it's like you're immersed in the world kind of stuff. You know, it's not just like artwork. There'll be like crazy, you know, lights and experiences and, you know, cool stuff.
A multimedia kind of project, eh?
Buy all kinds of cool things. Yeah. That would be like my dream project, you know.
Very cool.
Yeah, actually, I can answer it now.
Do it.
I think it would be cool to have like a program or system where all artists, anyone who makes anything, could get paid for it. So like, if you make something, like if you make a movie, every single person gets a share of the profits. And it's just like a really easy automatic thing. I have no idea how that would work, but it's just like so people can just do stuff and make stuff and not have to like do like a normal job. And like then like if something goes well, they could just like not do anything or not do anything normal for like a year or two.
Yeah.
Fucking sick.
No, that makes sense. Toby, what about you, man? Blank check, Toby.
Blank check. I would start a publishing house.
Nice.
Very
Yes.
cool. Very cool.
That's kind of something that I've always had floating around in the back of my head, you know, for like comics and for books as well.
Would you publish my book?
I would. Yes.
Really?
Of course I would. I would love to publish your book.
It has like goat sex. Is that okay?
That is right up my alley.
Damn it! I was like thinking of anything that you could. I was like, no, he's totally
No,
down
yeah,
for
never-
that. No,
yeah.
like he literally draws hentai and furry. Like I
Exactly.
can't.
I've done this as a
There's
career.
like nothing that I could say that he'd be like, oh, that no.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, just because like I've always loved the thing that I've mentioned before. One of my favorite authors is Rick Riordan, who does the Percy Jackson books, and I love that he created his own publishing house because there were like cultures and characters that people wanted him to write, and he's like, I can't do that, but I'll start a publishing house and hire other people to do that who are actually from those cultures. So I'm like, that's really cool. I like that. You know, publishing people that might have a harder time getting published or something like that. You know,
That's a good answer, Toby.
It's cool.
it'd be
That's
fun.
a good answer. And it wouldn't be
Yeah.
a We're Your Friends episode without some kind of mic hit when you think
I
about
didn't
it.
do. I didn't do anything. What are you
I
talking
heard
about?
it.
No.
I heard it.
No.
Don't try to escape.
Get out of here.
I was gonna be
You're thinking of
An
things.
angel and not mention anything.
You farted is what you did. You fart. That sound was a fart.
Excuse you.
Hey,
His
hey
farts
now.
are way louder. Let's be honest.
I know. Just Hail Mary past there.
Yeah.
Shame on you, Sketch. Shame.
Whatever. Whatever. You do it like way more times than I did.
You know, I do.
You go hug a pillow.
I did wonder that idea that, you know, how many times Toby's
Yeah.
like, God damn it, you hit the
How many
mic.
hits does it take to
Yeah.
get to the center of it?
Yeah, but like
Tootsie.
there could probably be a compilation of that.
There definitely could.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and in some of the early episodes as well, I remember not.
Ooh.
Wow, a burp compilation as well.
Nice.
Oh, we would have an hour long burp compilation.
It'd be
You should
mostly
just make a
Toby.
bingo list.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could. You could.
We should have done that for this episode.
Yeah,
You
we should,
could.
actually.
You could.
Where your
because-
friends
We
bingo.
can kind of still do it.
Yeah, certainly
They'll be
could,
the
yeah.
ones. They'll be the ones. Like we'll give them the lesson, and they'll bingo it.
Yeah, it's true.
Sketch says something mean to Alvaro. Toby says something mean to Alvaro. Those are two.
Yeah.
Those are two right there. Toby burps. Toby farts.
And, Sonny does the
Nicki
the
Minaj.
the lips thing, and the Nicki Minaj thing.
What's the lip thing?
Don't do it.
Do it.
You've done it too many times already. You've used it all up.
Do it. Yes.
That. Oh.
Fucking hell, man.
Wow.
But what about you, Alvaro?
What about me?
What would you do?
With a blank check?
Here we go.
Run away with the money.
Okay, realistically, that's what I would probably do.
Cancun.
Let's go, Whitney.
Just like you just relax. I don't know. If I was to run away, I'd go to Newfoundland and make my my library lighthouse.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, that's
Sounds
awesome.
so
Yeah.
nice.
I like that.
I think that would be such a cool idea to have a library. But one idea that I would like to do is to meet artists from around the world, specifically like comic book artists in different places across the globe, because I think like how we storytell and how we do that medium is so different, you know, and it would be such a cool thing to get eyes on that and like do this as a big project to like meet like artists from Europe, from South Asia, from South America.
What is
from
it like?
Caribbean.
Interviewing them, or
Yeah.
like doing a project with them?
Interviewing them, seeing their work, kind of getting behind some of the popular characters, the way they storytell, all that aspect, right? Like, because
The
it's so
Alvaro
different.
Planet. It's just, what kind of show would that be called? Like is it Parts Unknown?
Yeah,
That kind of like show.
yeah.
It's like
Stormfront.
Stormfront, yeah. There you go.
It's a Stormfront moving in.
It's like da-da-da.
I mean, it couldn't be a food TV show because I couldn't review the food. I would only just, make
No,
the-
you're
make the
tasting the
noise.
comics. You're eating the papers and stuff.
You just go into someone's
and
fucking
you do it-
studio and you
yeah.
just start eating their.
And then he just goes, Every time Alvaro eats food, he's always like making that sound.
I'm having the best time of my life, basically.
Oh yes.
Especially if I'm hungry.
I wish I loved something as much as Alvaro loves food.
Yeah.
I do love it.
There's nothing I love as much as Alvaro loves food.
I do love me a good meal. I'm not going to deny that.
You do.
I quite enjoy it. But yeah, something like that where we get to travel the globe, meet different artists, and learn more about their culture through the medium of comics.
Woo.
Docuseries.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the name. That's what they're called.
Yeah, and
Sounds good.
just spread the love of comics throughout the world.
I'd watch the fuck out of that.
Feed Phil. Isn't that the one? The other one?
Somebody feed Phil.
Somebody feed Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody draw Alvaro. Somebody draw
Alvaro.
Al.
That's a good one.
Don't draw me, please. Don't draw me.
Do it. Oh my God. Yes, please.
Oh, please don't.
He's making his hand just.
Yes, but that was from Zemi. Zemi, thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Zemi.
Thank you.
Thank you. And yes, thank you very much. Keep spreading the love of Where You're Friends. All right, y'all ready for the next question?
Y'all ready for this?
This is from our friend Kevin. Kevin Briones.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin.
He would like to hear our best goat scream as the first joke question.
Oh boy. Remember to hold your microphones a little bit away from your face. Please and thank you.
You got one, Sketch?
I can't. I'm trying to be loud. It's too loud.
Sonny? Toby?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go.
Oh, my God.
From
Kevin, that's for you, baby.
hey, future Toby. How are your ears feeling, buddy?
That was
Yeah.
good.
I mean, I think we've given each other like enough time to know that was going to happen.
That was
So
gonna
yeah,
That was good.
That was good.
So we just
All
gotta
right. So
our
the real
headphones away
question,
when we
though, the real question here is two-part question. What are your most interesting requests in terms of like commissions? And second question, what is the weirdest medium you made art with? Toby, Toby, can you get us?
Sonny just like looks at me.
Should Toby go last?
No, I saw
All of ours are
first.
gonna be-
Yeah.
I let me go last because I need to think about this for a second.
Okay,
I need
fair
to
enough, fair enough. Sketch. Do you know what's the strangest request you've gotten?
Off the top of my head, one time somebody asked me to draw because they didn't like the way everybody loves Squirrel Girl. Mm-hmm. So and this is like the time when the conversation was like, oh, she's so powerful that she could like destroy Thanos. Mm-hmm. She's strong enough to destroy Thanos. And this guy was like, no, I need you to. It was a blank cover.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was like an Avengers cover or something like that. But he's like, I need you to draw Thanos ripping Squirrel Girl in half. And I want it to be as gory as possible. So I need you to have like the guts and everything, like just everywhere.
Oh wow.
And I said yes. And I just did it.
Huh.
And I was like, and you know, you do that thing where you're like, oh yeah, no, I could totally, no, I remember that. Yeah, totally. She totally would die from, you know, like you're just kind of going along with whatever the guy's
you're like,
saying.
yep,
Yeah.
mhm, yeah.
And he's just, you know, saying all this stuff about it. And I was like, I guess it would. I don't know how all that works. I don't read like Squirrel Girl stories. So I'm like, I have no idea. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll do it. But it was like, it's kind of
It's a strange request.
it's like a momentary thing, and then you wanted it expressed in comics.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, I guess.
The things we do to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Sonny, do you got one for us?
Is this one we took or the one we refused?
You could have refused it.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have refused.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I refused one. It was during the pandemic, and someone wanted this is really messed up.
Really?
Oh, man. I'm excited.
Oh boy.
So like, you know how Trump was like saying you could like drink bleach and then like get rid of COVID?
Oh,
or-
yeah.
Like all that
Boy.
crazy
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
like really horrible, bad medical advice.
Yeah.
And that some people actually did it and then died.
Yeah.
They wanted me to make a bust of the people that died, and then they were supposed to be given out as like awards for being stupid.
Oh, my God.
And I was
Holy
like,
shit.
I think I draw the line at making like recreating dead people,
Yeah, like making fun of the
especially
dead.
to make them look
Jeez.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. And
That's
it was like
heartless.
I could tell it was good money.
No kidding. Yeah. Fuck. That's cold though, man.
I did think about it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I did think about it, and I think it was for the Democrats. It was actually like a political ad.
That's pretty fucked up though.
Yeah.
Like,
It was a lot, eh?
yeah, it's one thing not being able to understand or dissect like reality nowadays. You know, of course, if you put your faith in anybody, you're gonna believe them wholeheartedly because I think there is this natural need to believe in something, right? Whether that's this very, loud, obnoxious, president, or it's some kind of faith, but you put your faith in something, right?
Yeah.
And yes, these people paid a price for that, and it sucks. Ultimately,
Yeah.
it sucks. You know.
I don't like celebrating someone's death, and especially if it's like they just thought they were doing what they thought was best or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they ultimately paid their own price.
Yeah.
So it was just like one of those things where I think in art you get asked to do some weird stuff,
Yeah.
and then some stuff you're like you get that gut reaction like
Yeah.
I shouldn't.
you shouldn't.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
It's fun. Like it's just for me, my own decision, and it's like if you got to do what you got to do. But if it's crossing your own line,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
My weirdest request is not that weird. I don't know. It's kind of dumb more than anything. A buddy of mine asked me to draw on a Ninja Turtle blank cover the Green Lovers. Have you guys seen that video?
No.
It's like this short animation video. They reference it on Game Grumps. I'm surprised you guys don't know that.
Green lovers.
Yeah, Green Lovers.
You would know.
I don't know.
Type it on YouTube. Good time. But yeah, but basically it's like the Ninja Turtles as rotoscope dancers. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. We can watch it afterwards, and yeah. But then also have April O'Neil like as that same kind of cartoon character style. Yeah, it's. I have the piece.
Rotoscoped?
The animation style is weird. But I drew the
Because
Ninja.
there's one guy who does everything like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He does like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like really
It's
funny.
really weird cartoons. Like there's a lot of these strange cartoons on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's quite a sight. And some of them slap, some of them are like too weird where they make their faces like really, really wrinkly. It's or like there's one who I think it's Joe Kappa who's doing this like series of home improvement cartoons. You clowns or something like that. And like their heads are big, but like their faces are small.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's a strange request. I still have the piece and I might throw it up on eBay to sell it if you want it. It's there. It's not offensive. It's not offensive. It's not gross. It's just weird. So
I've refused the glue guy, so like that's also
Yeah.
I feel like that's like everyone. Everyone's got
Are you
that
guys
one.
pretty
do you
across the
want to make the doc Finding Glue Guy?
I will eventually find time to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. At
I'll
least
help you.
like have a video talking about it, and like maybe like a video of us just like talking about the things that we're uncomfortable drawing.
Yeah.
And like the people that do them.
I
like,
find
ask
that
for them.
I feel like Vice would make that documentary.
Yeah.
Finding Glue Man.
It's
just that-
like a Vice thing.
It's just
you
that
know?
I'm not a journalist, so
Yeah.
I don't actually have the interest of like, I'm gonna go and get the interview of a lifetime. Like, I don't
Yeah.
really want to talk to the guy. I just love everyone's stories about the guy. You know what I mean?
he's probably
He's mythical.
He's probably creepy and super gross though. You know.
I met him. Yeah.
Yeah.
he is,
Oh. Oh wait, yeah. He would
yeah.
have to
Requested,
ask
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, we did meet him.
Yeah, exactly.
And was it creepy and gross?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more. It's like one of those things where it's more fun to like talk about, like listen to the stories about the guy
Yeah.
rather than meet. It's like meeting your heroes, except he's
Yeah.
not a hero.
He is legit like a straight up nerd looking dude. You know, glasses, big, bottom heavy kind of guy. Like it's just like everything that you think of like with
It's
like a nerd.
exactly what you're picturing.
So it's fun, it's funny, it's creepy, and it's fun to talk about. So
Fair enough.
yeah, one day I'll do that video.
All right. Tobias,
Hi.
regale
Did you
us.
think of one?
Regale us.
Oh man.
It's more than one actually. It's a repeat customer. I did 13 or 14 commissions for him in total, including character sheets.
Oh shit.
That were very, very specific on the posing of the characters for the sheets. They were families of like monster girls, a lot of futas, if you guys know what those are, futanaris.
No idea. What is that?
Yeah, what's a futa?
It's a dick girl.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Yeah, so not, to clarify, not trans women, specifically like the fantasy idea of a woman who is born with both. And they're usually very, very large ones. So he just designed, like he just went so
Isn't
in
that
depth.
called like a hermaphrodite?
Are we?
In real life, but not in hentai.
Right. No, I'm just curious.
And we're talking about, when we're talking big, is it like a tripod situation?
Yes.
Like
Oh, yeah.
massive.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yo,
a few of them
shit
even
is
had
wild,
like
man.
horse ones. But they were all like he designed these entire families of them, and he's like, yes, this person's married to this person. They had these 3 kids, and these 3 kids know these 3 kids, and then these 2 are dating, but like this one is also dating this one as well, and this one has this power, and they're from this area, and like,
Jesus.
what are you using this for? Is this for like a story or something? And he's like, nope.
Oh, this is just world
So
building.
is
to
it like
world
a
build?
yeah? Just and then he'd
Wow.
commission like pieces of them doing stuff.
This guy's my hero.
Yeah.
And it was like and he was very precise about things. Like he'd be like, no. This is exactly the size I want. This is exactly like the hairstyle I want. This is
Yeah.
exactly the height that I want them at. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. fine.
I hate doing that. I hate doing like strict instructions to make art.
Oh, but it was
for
so
money.
easy.
Really?
Such easy money.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think this is where it is like that thing where it's like certain artists have like a vision, their own vision, and then like some people are more comfortable, like, or can be comfortable, like doing other people's work,
Right.
and other ideas. Like I have a hard time like visualizing stuff in my head and like designing things. Like I think that's where you're better. And then like, so I think that's why it's easier for me to do like commission work or like studio work, because it's like, oh, I like their idea and I want to make it. And then I find joy in making it.
Right.
And getting paid.
Very cool.
I like the paid part. Oh, but the medium.
Yes.
What
What's the
weirdest medium?
Medium you've made art with?
Condiments.
Yes, we did that. Yep.
We did portraits of each other using condiments.
That was
You know what? I watched that episode.
Yeah.
I watched that
Excellent.
episode. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
And I
watch
mean,
that.
Yeah.
that idea of us doing like weird shit, trying it out, and yes, it's very much YOLO. Like in my thought is YOLO. Like
People
what?
don't say that anymore.
Like whatever. Like but
All right, Grandpa.
all right.
I didn't know that.
But my
Yikes.
point is, just try something. You know.
Yeah.
You know what YOLO is, right?
No, I know. Wait, what
are you
did I
talking
just
about?
say?
I don't know. You said something.
Oh my god, I'm so sleep deprived.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, Toby.
Yes.
Let's answer Jess's
Oh,
question.
okay.
Jess-
So I have one question from my friend Jessica.
Hello,
on,
Jessica.
She is on Instagram. her and a friend of hers have the Top Shelf Spirit, which is
Top
sort of
Shelf
like
Spirit.
a luxury hub and bar that they're working on.
Ooh. Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yes,
Sketch and I
yes.
actually went to their cocktail tasting
Good
party.
stuff.
It was
Good,
fantastic.
Good stuff.
So, Jessica asks, "What's your favorite episode / moment up till this point?" Wow.
Wow.
Good answer.
Thanks. I think that's my favorite moment right there.
What a dick. Let's start with Alvaro then. Fuck you. Alvaro?
Hey, you know what? One of my favorite moments was the challenge to fight for wrestling as an art. I think that was such an interesting, funny moment. And it was difficult because I could have fallen on my face on that one. But the fact that, I was able to, convince that it's battle theater. Theater is art. Therefore, this is an art,
I was actually very proud of you.
Yeah. So, because it was quite a challenge. I remember thinking, oh, fuck. Because, we decided, okay, Al, I'm going to give you, 10 minutes to make your case. And I was like, oh, fuck. Okay. And through the whole episode, I was thinking, okay, what points do I need to bring up and what things? Because I felt like, the men and women who put their lives into this, I'm kind of representing there. I'm not a wrestler. I'm just a fan,
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck, I don't want to fuck this up.
You had to do this for them.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to fuck this up, right? So it was definitely a moment I do remember. It was a lot of fun, and you know what? I felt like I did good.
You did. I
did
will
good,
say you
yes.
did. You did very good.
Yeah. So
I rag on you all the time, but in truth, you did very good on that.
yeah. So I was like, whew, I did that, and it was a memorable moment. It was.
Yeah.
It was and I can see the argument for wrestling being kind of, silly, but
I mean, to be fair, it is silly.
Yeah.
it can be. Yes, certainly can. It can be.
I just watched.
emotional.
I just watched one video of a guy wrestling a broom, and the other one was like a dummy.
Amazing.
Yeah, that
This is
happens
the content
in wrestling.
I crave.
That happens in wrestling.
Yeah, but if you're able to do that, you're able to take on guys like the Great Khali, who can't fucking move.
Yeah.
You're basically wrestling yourself at that point, So,
But Lucas is such a connoisseur about wrestling. That
Oh, yeah.
he was messaging because I shared
Oh,
this thing
yeah,
and I thought it was
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
I was like, oh, I remember seeing this old video and I put it on, and he was just like name dropping all these videos before. I was like, I don't know. I've seen these, but
Yeah.
I don't know the names very deeply. I just thought they were funny.
Lucas knows his wrestling, so
He doesn't know. He does know it. Yeah.
yeah, that's why I love the boy. So, Sonny, what about you? So far with our 100 episodes, what has been your favorite moment?
I'm gonna be really biased. And when I came on to the podcast for the first time,
Hell yeah.
that interview, that episode too was like a lot of fun.
We did that one
Yeah.
in your apartment.
Yes.
Yes.
And it was like, yeah, it was so much fun. And I was like, oh, this is, yeah, I'd be into this.
I like these guys.
Yeah, this is like good chemistry.
Hey, you know what? I like these guys.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah. No, like
That's it. That's the last. That's it. No more.
I think it's good too to talk about, like to be able to talk about that stuff and like VFX. And honestly, I find the stuff we work on so funny, and I want to share more stories because it's just such a wacky industry
Very
to be
wacky.
in.
Fair.
And
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like I find it fun when people get to laugh and like see and hear about the things that we get to laugh about. That like it's such a small industry
Yeah.
that it's like we have these stories between us and it's like really funny, but nobody knows about them. And like people wonder about certain things in movies, and we're like, oh yeah, we definitely saw that, and we were like, there's no way this is gonna make it, and it totally does.
Oh boy.
It's good stuff.
Sketch. Do you,
Good
do you do you have one that's not a yawn?
Yeah, fuck.
Let's see. I don't know when Dave was on.
That was
So
chaotic.
we're just. I don't
Yeah.
even know which one. But
I was gonna say Dave's first interview
was that on one of them while he was on? No, I was. There was a time where I couldn't get on.
Right, because
That
we
was-
had
that
Vince.
was his first.
We also had Vince as well
Was it?
on the same episode. Vince
Yeah.
and Dave on the same
Yeah.
episode, which was awesome. That was one of my.
I was just
favorite
dying. It was just.
We were laughing
so
a lot.
funny. Yeah.
We were.
I think there was an
rolling.
episode where I was on with him, and that was really good.
Yeah.
But that he's so funny. Those
Yeah.
are my favorites.
We love you, Dave.
We do. Oh, actually, our Christmas episode.
Oh my God! Yeah.
That was, and this isn't
That
even a
was
part of
so
the
funny.
episode, but there's a video that I uploaded to my TikTok when Sketch was in the booth
Yeah.
and he was doing the Bender voice. And he cracked himself up, and you could hear him like I was standing outside the booth, and you could hear him like just break out laughing.
Because it was like the first time I was reading those lines.
Yeah, it was like
know-
it was so funny.
The Christmas episode was so ambitious when you
It
guys
was.
really think about it, because we didn't have to do that.
I was so
Like,
proud of that fart
Yeah.
sound effect that I put in there. I am so proud of it.
I definitely one day want to animate that.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
kind of
God,
primed
yes.
for animation.
I really want to write another one of those.
Yeah.
I like that. Writing that was so much fun.
It was really funny.
You guys really
So
should.
fun.
Yeah.
That episode was actually really fun. I was like, wow, this is like, wow, this is really done up. I love this. This is so good.
I had so much fun writing it and
It was
editing
good.
it. It was just, I want to do more of those.
I think, and I'm just putting this out in the universe. I just feel like a 3-story ghost, like a ghost kind of anthology of Where Your Friends would be kind of funny, like a
be.
Halloween spectacular, where we
Yeah.
each bring a scary, spooky story or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Should we do stories about the Philippines? All
Yeah.
the ghost stories. There's so
Oh,
many.
yeah,
There's
that's
so
true.
many.
Yeah, that's true. We could just ghost
Yeah.
stories. Yeah, Philippine ghost stories.
so that would be.
There's a lot of aswang in our world.
That's a monster.
yeah.
That's a monster.
now you're going like
that is
full-
what you call a monster.
You're going
That
full
is-
Filipino on us now, eh?
It took me a few days for it to like go away.
Wait, like you were doing the Filipino English for a few days?
I was doing Taglish for a bit. Actually, when I was there, after a while, I was like fully speaking Tagalog.
Oh, nice.
But like,
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah, we just got back.
yeah. I wanna try to keep it up so that we don't really forget it.
Yeah.
Be kind of nice too.
Very cool. Very cool.
Maintain it.
All right. I think we do have one more question here from our friend Andrew.
Hello, Andrew.
Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew. Let me find the question here. All right. The question is, when in your life did you finally discover your unique art style?
Fuck.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Second year in animation. Like there's that thing. I think what forces that was like my second year animation was my third year in college, and I just studied art and like applied art, so like animation, illustration. And there's a point where like art school is actually really hard, and
Very hard.
especially animation. and you're just drawing all the time. You're just being forced to draw all the time, assignments and all that stuff. There's a point where you're like wondering how people have certain styles in animation, like Disney and stuff. But then you realize like, oh, it's just to get it down as fast as possible. It's like efficiency of line. And there's definitely a point where I was like, I need to draw like hair or like an ear, and then you just end up doing it a certain way, and the shape that you come up with is not the same as everybody else, but it's got the efficiency of line of animation. And then it stuck with me, and like doing that to like cafe art, like drawing people live on the street or in a cafe. And it's like, oh, this is like really useful in a way that's like stylish but also efficient. Yeah. And yeah, so that kind of sticks with me. Like I draw like that sometimes just for fun, and it works really well to like for me to it ends up being like a style but also like serves a purpose. And I think that's nice. Something I like.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Actually,
Awesome.
that does actually show in your style. I know what you mean.
Sketch, what about you, man?
Hi.
When did you
Hello.
feel like you fell into your style? This is for Andrew. Answer it like you're talking to Andrew.
So when you draw, right? Back in the beginning, early times when
The
people
beginning.
started creating. In the beginning.
Ah, yes. It's been so long.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
In the beginning. So I think for me, I love figurative work. Like I love figure drawing, like drawing humans. And I also love drawing machines. So I started to like, I love drawing robots at a certain point. I would like do mechs and stuff like that. But they're always like anime style, like Gundam style looking or whatever. And then I think at one point I started falling into like concept art stuff where you're doing like Star Wars concept art and like, you know, ILM people and stuff. Me and Peter started getting into like Peter Braley. He did like a lot of like matte painting stuff. We would be really into like concept art, and we started like downloading and like buying these like videos of like Nomon tutorials. And there was this one artist that I became so obsessed with. It was this Feng Shu, and he did this style where on first layer of paper you just kind of like lightly draw, like even actually the first one is like a thumbnail, super small. You just draw whatever the character is, and then you blow that up and then print that out into like just a photocopy paper, and then just blow that up on the full page. And then you just start actually like breaking down. Now that you have the figure there, you can start breaking down like, okay, well, I want details of like, here's what the head looks like. Now that you know where the head is, now that you know where proportionally or everything is, you start breaking down, okay, well, what does the shoulder look like? What does this look like? Da-da-da-da. And even that's like very light. And then you get to like another layer. Like you basically like put a vellum paper on top and you just start actually like defining things. And so what he did was just like, he was kind of like carving away at like being able to define stuff, but also like kind of making a marker so that you don't have to think about those things. Those are just there now. It's like a save point. Mm-hmm. And then that's when I started realizing that's how you do detail. You don't have to think it all at the same time. You just do it bit by bit,
piece by piece.
And I started cheating in different ways from that. Like I deviated away from that style, but ultimately that gave me license to actually draw like these like monster looking type things that are machines, but they're kind of like organic looking because I like those two things.
Right.
And I started coming up with like my style of robots and machines, and that's how it led me to like the idea of like Machina and stuff, which is like making like these like living creatures that are machines. Machines. But yeah, and after that it was like I've been obsessed since. I think that was like maybe 2004, 2003, just a few years after college. And yeah, no, that was like a big thing in my mind. It was like a revelation and it wasn't really like, oh, this is going to make me famous. It was like, this is a way for me to produce something and be happy because it excited me. till no end. Till this day, I still do it. You know, so yeah, I think that's where my style really like started to come together.
Cool. Very
Thank
cool.
you, Feng Shu, for teaching me the way.
What about you, Toby?
I still feel like I don't have much of a style, to be honest.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's still in evolution? Like it's still growing?
I guess. I'm just kind of letting it go wherever it wants. But I don't feel like it's a style necessarily. Yeah, I don't know. I have a very love-hate relationship with my style, where I'm just kind of like, you're not really you're just kind of there. You get me from one place to another place, I guess, at the moment.
I think I understand that as well, because I do feel like I'm not still fixed on something.
Oh, dude, you definitely have a unique style.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like-
think
If everybody has a
Yeah.
style, it's Alvaro.
Yeah,
You're
you
very
definitely have a
distinct.
style. Like, I feel like I don't have a style, where like you definitely, like, you look
I
at
mean,
something and go, that is Alvaro.
I still add stuff to it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
but
different
you
things
have-
that I pick up.
But
You
if
have
you
a
if you
thing.
if you drew that, if you did your drawing and we toss it with a pile of drawings and
Yeah.
other stuff, I can find your stuff immediately.
Exactly.
True.
Like that's how definitive it is.
I mean, definitely the one book you lent me really helped me a lot.
Which one?
What's his name?
It's Bergman.
Bergman.
Yeah.
Bergman. That's just that idea of how you build the character.
Yeah.
That is like having the head, the chest, and the torso. You have those pieces there, then you add everything else. But like the key is that for that line of action and where you're placing those three pieces, and then
Yep.
I build from there, especially with the character work and stuff like that.
Yep.
Buildings. That's a
Oh, you're starting to really do a good
Yeah.
job with that.
that's fucking
You're-
killing me. But
Yeah, you're no, but you're doing good.
yeah,
looking
and I
really
mean, definitely, I feel like working with Procreate and with the digital stuff, I'm learning a lot more.
Yeah.
So that's why I guess I was like, but I'm taking what I've learned from physical art
Nice.
and applying it to the digital realm, and just seeing what more the digital stuff I can take and add more, to
Yeah,
bring out more. But
that's good.
yeah, no, it's been awesome though. It has been a great time drawing, so I quite enjoy that.
Quite enjoy that.
It's almost like
so
we're artists.
Thank you, Andrew, for that question.
Thanks, man.
Good.
Yeah, and now that we're hitting the hour mark,
Ish.
I think
Ish.
I think we'd like to kind of send out some thank yous, I guess, like some general thank you to our listeners and to people who've been supporting us.
Yeah, thank you, Zemi.
Yeah,
Yes.
Thank you, Andrew.
and also there was a
just
little
saying
message
names.
for me.
Yes, there's a message I have for Alvaro. Well, for all of us, really.
Yes.
But,
Okay.
it was something Alvaro specifically asked for. So I went and I got it done for him.
Got done.
Let
Done
me
it.
just,
Yay!
let me
I'm
just
excited.
pull this up. Turn my sound up. See if I can get this.
Oh yeah. Can you?
All right.
All right. And then we'll add this. I'll send the video so we can actually add it in
Yeah.
to the YouTube video.
Cool.
Okay.
And I'll add the audio properly. But
Congratulations on your 100 episodes.
that is my father.
Oh,
Thanks, Joe. Joe. Thank you, sir.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
English is not his first language.
Thank you, sir.
He did great.
Joe's awesome.
Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So I told
That's actually
told my
pretty
dad
awesome.
that it would make Alvaro very happy if he congratulated us on our 100 episodes.
obrigado.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Sonny with the Portuguese.
Yes. Thank you. What? What's happening?
But yes, big thank you to all our listeners, to everybody. Aaron, Goblin Trashmaster, he's been like a day one listener as
Yes.
well.
Nice.
So thank you.
Thank you.
To George, to my coworkers at Sherway. Y'all know who you are. Thank you guys for listening. I'm glad you're finding it entertaining. You guys rock. You guys make every day beautiful. So thank you. I'm trying to think of more. I mean,
Thank
our
you to
guest-
that one guy on YouTube who said that if it wasn't for my facial hair, he'd think I was a girl.
Oh yeah, that was whoa. I was like,
I got a good
Tobes,
kick out of that one.
I was like, Tobes, you gotta take this one because I have no idea what.
Oh,
to
I
say.
thought that was fucking hilarious.
There we go.
Yeah, no, thank you to all the people that like on the YouTube who checked it out and on TikTok who has been kind of looking at it. That's pretty cool.
Duh.
Also, our guest, Joseph Bonsu,
Yes.
Vincunico, Dave, the kid. Thank you guys.
Thanks for cutting me off because that's what I was gonna say. But
Sorry.
whatever,
Sorry.
whatever. Anyway,
Whoa.
whatever. We're so organized. Whatever.
God damn it, Sketch.
We're professionals.
Random name drop. Thank you to Nightmare Nasty. He's a rapper that I met recently.
There we
Cool.
go.
He actually set us
Hey.
up with this room.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, Selena, if you're
Selena,
listening, watching.
We love you.
our
Hi,
fearless
Selena.
leader.
Yes. Thank you for putting up with me.
It's a full-time job.
Thank
It's a full-time job. Let's face it.
Yeah.
But yeah, here it is.
Sketch, do you have violent dreams at night? Like,
No.
where you're just killing everybody with a
No,
shotgun?
in my dreams, you're already dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair.
Are you like taking him with you throughout your dream?
I'm just carrying his head everywhere.
Wow.
Duct taped.
Oh, like in God of War.
Yeah, that's some God
Yeah.
of War
But
shit
he's
right
duct
there.
taped. You don't get to talk.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a good dream.
It's just he's just constantly going.
It's kind of fucked up, but
That's
okay.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's dark.
I could say though,
Dark shit.
the Vince episode was really fun.
Yeah,
Vince is a great guest.
he's a great guest.
he's
Actually,
wonderful.
that was
Yeah.
really fun. There's a lot more that I really want to, a lot of new guests that I really want to bring on. So, so I'm excited to kind of get that for this year.
So quick question. Are you guys looking forward to the next 100?
No.
I mean, if I
Wow.
can recast, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be excited. The Rock.
I will be moving,
Okay.
so we'll have to figure out how that works.
Cool.
We'll figure it out.
Fair enough.
We'll
You
make
have
it work.
Whatever. You have a car.
I mean, yeah, it's true.
You'll make it work.
Yeah, if my significant other will let us set up a studio in the basement. No, I don't know if that's gonna.
Oh my God, we could do it like Wayne's World.
Oh my God. Oh.
Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
If she listened, to just be like freaking out right now.
What? No, we got a perfect. We can just rent out
Yeah.
the space, or there's another
Yeah.
one that we wanted to check out, but
Exactly.
Lots
The
of
next
no.
100. What,
A lot of new
what will we
changes.
be doing by the next 100? Where will we be? What color
Oh,
will
I don't
Toby's
know.
hair be?
It will always be this color.
It could be a little like whites on the side.
Are you saying I'm going to go fucking
squat.
gray?
Yeah.
Oh,
Rock some gray.
This motherfucker.
Oh.
I mean,
it'd be your
not
fault.
surprised.
My fault.
100% be your
How
fault.
about we do a podcast on the balconies,
Oh, that'd be so
like
nice.
out in the open?
no, that's a
What about the wind?
Audio
A whole
nightmare.
logistic.
Yeah,
what about the wind?
logistical nightmare.
It's just making it harder and harder.
Let's do it
Harder on
on
me.
a.
Well, Canada's Wonderland. Like,
Yeah,
just there with all
We'll
the
do it on the
screaming
big
rides.
drop. Yeah, on a roller coaster.
Yeah. Yeah, that would not be fun.
Just do like we'll just think of like the craziest locations.
My eardrums are going to hate me.
Honestly, more than anything, I would like, and I'm asking the viewers as well and listeners, if you do like this this show, tell a friend, share it, put it out there, because we can't grow without you. Like we wouldn't be here without you, and so I'm asking, hey, if you like it, tell a friend, tell somebody who you'd recommend it to, and yeah, let's grow. I want to grow. I want to take this to the next level.
Yeah.
Do it or Alvaro gets
Yeah.
it.
Oh, and
Wait, what?
I think we're gonna try and set up a Patreon
Yes.
because
Patreon.
we need money.
We need money.
We do this for free.
We really need to. We need to start actually generating something from this.
And then we can just bring you the craziest.
Yeah, we'll bring you some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of plans, a lot of things we wanted to do. Let us know. What do you think is a good idea? What would you like us to do next? People that
much-
you want us to interview?
How much money would you give us?
How much? Yeah, how much are you willing
All
to
of it.
part with in order for us to keep
All the
generating
money.
this?
We could do barter system too.
Yeah. We accept goats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I accept goats.
We accept crypto,
Yeah, crypto would be
NFTs.
nice. If you got some Ethereum, send it this way.
I'll
Would
see
you-
our firstborn children.
Yeah, would you guys like an NFT? We're your friends.
Oh, can we make some NFTs and you guys could just like buy them?
Would you guys buy them? Comment.
Yeah.
Like,
What would the
comment,
first
subscribe.
NFT series be?
The
Dicks.
mushroom pizza.
Oh, pizza.
The
Pizza.
meatball mushroom
Different types of-
pineapple.
It's just
toppings
us
of
as our
pizza.
as our
Bacon
toppings.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
A sunny mushroom.
Yeah. Thank you again for listening to us. And, if you enjoy this, please let us know. I don't want to be in some kind of vacuum where I can't hear other people's opinions about this podcast.
Hey, I have opinions about this podcast.
We don't care about
Thank
yours.
you. Again, really appreciate it. It's been a long time coming.
Oh, I
this
see.
episode.
I would like that we'd get an HR department. I feel like that's necessary.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're going to
Yes.
need that Patreon going in order for us
Yeah.
to get that. Okay, so
Fair.
if you guys want to keep this guy employed, all right, get that Patreon going, or I will fire this motherfucker.
I will start getting paid to be HR.
I will shoot him.
Okay, no,
Wow.
that's a joke.
Wow.
That's a joke.
That's a joke.
That's dark.
We'll just bury him alive. Anyway,
We live in Canada. I'm not going to shoot him.
Fair.
We live in
Yeah.
Canada. We're totally
This is fair.
responsible with this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This is for entertainment purposes only.
Again, we're in Canada. We don't do that kind of stuff here.
Yep.
Look at my shoes. It's cool, huh? Check us out on our Instagram, WeDaRE, your friends. Check us out on Discord. Oh, I forgot.
we're gonna have a professional email soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
that's
it called?
right. We're retiring
I don't know
it.
yet.
Yeah.
We're putting that to bed.
Yeah, we're putting the
Any
send your dicks to
suggestions?
bed.
Give us a name for our new email
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we're so lazy.
It can't be send your dicks to or send your buttholes.
Yeah.
We have
We want a
already
new
tried.
one.
They're not available.
We want a new one. Something good.
Yeah.
Something nice.
Comment,
Something wholesome.
email.
Yeah.
I mean, it could
Yes.
just be questions that we're your friends.
Sure.
Take all the fun out of it. Why don't you?
I know. What the fuck?
Yeah. Anyway,
Jesus.
You
No
are,
more Twitter.
You are a sassy boy.
We
Toby.
have TikTok. Check us out on our TikTok.
yes.
I think we have other stuff. Oh, our
YouTube.
YouTube channel.
YouTube.
Check out our YouTube channel.
Unless
We're
you're
your
watching on
friends.
YouTube. Hi.
So,
And
Yeah,
if you
please
are,
check out
like,
our- yeah.
comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. And
Toby
yeah.
Souls dies
Yeah,
every
no.
time
We
you
might
say
have
that.
like some really good future stuff. I've been thinking about a lot of things to make this a little bit more focus of my career is working on this podcast. So
Hell yeah.
you have my full attention.
Gentlemen, it's been a fun 100. And
Yes.
to the next 100.
I quit.
cheers.
What? You know why you're
I
not
think
going to
that's
quit?
where we ended.
You know
Tell
why you're
me.
not going to quit?
Because we're your friends. Thank you. Good night.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Can we get a?
What? Can we get a hell yeah?
No, I need one of those.
Oh.
I need one of those from you.
Bye.